Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a good day. I'm back on my channel right now for the same reason, unfortunately, and that's to protect myself from the dangerous situation that I'm in right now. I'm in a situation where I'm being abused by the neighbours that live in very close proximity to me, and they have access to viewing me in my home on an illegal camera. They also have the ability to control the air I breathe. So this is the most concerning thing to me, is that the woman in the unit next door to me, she's been controlling my air in my home all morning by breathing her toxic, secondhand, disgusting lung smoke into my home. And I can't handle toxins at all. It really, really affects me. And she smokes the strongest cigarettes, and she's just breathing it through her range hood, and everything is coming through into my unit. And this is because St. George Community Housing, my landlord, has rigged the range hoods of my neighbours in my neighbours' houses so that everything that they put through them gets diverted into my unit. And when she breathes this smoke through, it literally just takes over my whole unit, and it's so strong. And I feel like I've smoked like 10 cigarettes this morning. That's how strong it is. And I just really want to let people know what this woman's doing as well. That's another reason why I am creating this video. I'm not scared of these people. I'm not. I worry for my health. I do. I worry for my health because I'm constantly being abused, and these people have the ability to control my air. So my main concern right now is to create awareness of that. And you can't get much lower, I don't think, than to be doing something as low and as sneaky as that. Because there's not many ways that they can abuse me now because of the truth that's been getting out about what's happening here in Campbelltown. For those of you who don't know, I've been going through this abuse from the community here in Campbelltown, New South Wales, for over a year, and it's a part of a police cover-up. And over the course of the past year, there has been crimes against humanity that have been committed here in Campbelltown, New South Wales, against me as a part of this. There has also been environmental crimes. There has also been international criminal laws that have been violated, and they still are. They still are every day, because the abuse that I'm being put through in my home right now, I'm being put through long periods of cruel, torturous, psychological and physical abuse. It's physical abuse because of the way they're trying to affect my lungs, my health, my breathing, my quality of life. And I just don't think you can get much lower than what this woman's doing, because it's silent. What she's doing, nobody can see. She's been given the access to be able to control the air in my home through her range hood, and my landlord has done this. So, how dirty can you get, like, to do something that low to somebody, um, just to have control over their living space. And it's also very concerning to me because they have a gas cooktop underneath their range hood. Um, and these people are clearly unstable, because you've only got to go back and look at the videos that I have created on this channel in the past to protect myself over the last 8-9 months. You've only got to look at those to see just how unstable these people must be. There's this woman next door, and there's another woman downstairs that have been using their range hoods to control the air in my home. These women are very, very cruel. They're callous. They enjoy watching me suffer. And there's no limit to what these women will do to try and take my life. They are being paid to take my life. They're being paid to. And the fact that I have exposed them so much on this channel, and everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone in this town knows what they're doing anyway. And the people that watch these videos, they've just got no shame about that. They've got no fear about what they're doing. So that's why, I think you would have to be pretty unstable to continue doing something like that when you know that people know that you're actually trying to take my life and you're still doing that. So if anything did happen to me, that's another reason why I want these videos out here, so that people will know that it will be premeditated murder. Because these women stalk me all day, and there's a male too. He lives in the unit diagonally to me. There's 4 of us, and all of their range hoods are rigged so that they can control the air in my home. But it's the 2 women that have been doing that. He does other things as well. He tries to create distractions and noise and stuff like that. But, I can handle noise. I can handle anything like that, especially after what I've been through over the past year. But controlling my air, I can't handle that. I can't. This is my air, and I'm entitled to protect the air that I'm breathing in my home any way that I have to. And that's why, I don't have any problem exposing who these women are. It's the one in the unit next door and the one downstairs, and they're being paid to abuse me to death. And because they're caught, I know they're caught. I know they are. And because they are panicking, and whoever is overseeing them and telling them to do what they're doing, they're panicking as well. My landlord, St. George Community Housing, is sitting back prolonging this abuse, hoping that something happens to me. That's why they've let this abuse go on for so long. And they've just made that so obvious. The longer this goes on, everyone can see that. And they're the ones that have made that obvious. And it's also obvious that they're using these 2 neighbours, or 3 neighbours, to try and take my life, to try and provoke me 24 hours a day, to try and make my heart race, to try and keep me in fight or flight mode 24 hours a day, so that I'm constantly fighting for the air that I'm trying to breathe in my own home. She's doing it right now. So this is how cocky and smug this woman is, and how low life. How low life is she? She also uses the stench of her home as well to abuse me. But cigarette smoke, that's not on. She's poisoning the air in my home. She's poisoning my air, and I can't handle toxins. The Campbelltown police were also stalking me just then, and they've stalked me twice today, and they do that to rile these neighbours up and to let them know that it's okay to abuse me. So they've done that twice this morning, and of course these neighbours are going to continue to do what they're doing when they've got the Campbelltown police supporting them. The Campbelltown police also watch me on the camera that's planted in my home. My landlord also knows this camera's in my home. They've done nothing about it. My landlord, St. George Community Housing, has given these people the tools that they need to abuse me to death, to stalk me and harass me and put me through cruel abuse 24 hours a day. And I'm being made to sit here in my own home and go through hours and hours of abuse, cruel abuse, where they are poisoning my air. This woman is poisoning my air. When she's not using cigarette smoke, she's using the smell of a home, which is just probably full of so many disgusting germs. And she's not even ashamed about that. She's not even ashamed of everyone knowing that she's trying to kill me. So, I don't know what it's going to take to stop these women. I just don't know. And, as I said, I'm not frightened of these people, but you're contaminating my air. Like that is, you've well and truly crossed the line when you're trying to control the air someone's breathing in their home. And yeah, the Campbelltown police are watching on this camera. Other neighbours in the area are given act that they can watch me on the camera as well. They can watch me go through this abuse. No one does anything to help. So I'm sitting here in my home being poisoned right now from the woman in the unit 23, sorry, next door, 23. And, I've got no problem with saying her number because I'm I'm entitled to protect the air that I breathe in my home. And when there's no police and there's no landlord to help, I have no family because they're involved in this as well. They can also watch me on the camera going through this suffering. They have been involved in this. They've put me through so much abuse over the past couple of years, and they've also stolen an inheritance from me. So they want this to work. So this channel is my only protection from these people. And right now, this woman in Unit 23 is poisoning the air in my home, and I really need help. And St George Community Housing, they're prolonging this abuse. So this is what I want people to know, so that if anything did happen to me, this woman should be charged with premeditated murder, and whoever's telling her to do what she's doing, they should be charged with that as well. My landlord's known about this for a very long time. So have the Campbelltown police. And the woman in the unit downstairs, she also has been trying to control the air that I breathe in my home. And it's like they alternate. They go backwards and forwards between one another. And that's just to try and, drive me crazy. But it's not affecting my mental health. I'm just worried about what it's going to do to my physical health, to be honest. That's my main concern right now, and I really need help because I'm in a lot of danger. This woman's unstable. She doesn't stop stalking me. She never takes her eyes off me. It's so disturbing. It really is. It's the same from him. He's the same. Even though he hasn't been contaminating my air, he never stops stalking me, and he never stops looking for ways to abuse me. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to provoke me. They're trying to make my heart race. These people know that I have a fast heartbeat. They know my medical history. These people know a lot, and they are trying to make my health conditions worse. And they base their abuse on what I'm doing in my home. So I'm in a lot of danger. So if there's anyone out there that can help me get this camera out of my home, please contact me. My email will be in the description box. If there's anyone out there that can help me in any legal way, I would really like to hear from you. Please contact me. I would like to have these people held accountable and put in jail because they are absolute criminals. These neighbours have stalked and harassed and abused me for over a year. They have watched me on an illegal camera in my home for months and months and months, probably about 10 months or more. And they just constantly look for ways based on what I'm doing in my home to carry out the abuse. They're trying to affect my routines. I try and live a healthy life, and I try and do everything I can for my own mental health. So this woman is just trying to affect my routines, my daily routines. If she sees me doing something, like just say I can't meditate anymore. Like here in my lounge room, I used to like sit here and meditate. I can't do that anymore because if this woman sees me shut my eyes, she will start breathing her filthy smoke into my home. She's so low life. I mean, this woman's got to be like bottom of the barrel gutter trash to be doing what she's doing. So I just want to let people know that. And this is just adding to the already long list of evidence that I have on this woman. There must be about 50 videos on this channel right now that refer to the abuse that this woman has been putting me through. And when she's caught, she's already caught, but I mean, she hasn't been arrested yet. And obviously, she's not going to stop until she is arrested. And it's like there's just a minority group of people now that are carrying out abuse. It's a very small group of people. But what they're doing is they're trying to just put me through intense abuse by using these neighbours, by paying them to abuse me. They're also sending stalkers past my home. There's been a trail bike riding around the streets. Um, I don't know what that's supposed to do because, I mean, noise doesn't really bother me anymore. It really doesn't. They will send stalkers past, though, to mock things that I have done in my home, just to, make me feel more humiliated and degraded than I already do, by having so many people being able to view me in my home. And I just want these people caught. I want them held accountable, and I want these close neighbours, I want them arrested and sent to jail because they are absolute criminals for what they have done over 12 months straight of harassment, abuse, and stalking and watching and voyeuring into my home. They can also see my devices as well. They've also been watching everything I do on my devices for over a year. And yeah, these are, I mean, how low life do you have to be poisoning someone's air? And she's not even ashamed about it. I don't know, she must think she's doing something good. So, yeah, I'm in a lot of danger. She's doing it right now. She's doing it right now. That's how smug she is. So, if there's anyone that can help me have these people arrested or create more awareness of what these people are doing to me, please reach out because I'm in a lot of danger and I need help. I've been purposely isolated as well. So I just want to make that clear. I've been purposely isolated by the community here and my family that are involved in this. That's why I have no help. There's no landlord to call. There's no police to call. There's no family to call. And that's why she's so smug too, because she knows that. And I'm also being discriminated against because I'm a single woman, because there's no way that the police would do this to me if I was in a relationship or if I had help or support. So, yeah, if there's anyone that can help me, please reach out. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye for now, and God bless.